think I am live now. I'm trying out something anew with Restream, so let's see. It says I am live on Twitch. Let's see if that works. Okay, my Twitch is online.
The white has been dyed red.
Okay. Now it says I am streaming on YouTube. Let's make sure that one's working. What the heck is this thumbnail that it put here? Okay. Till airs, okay. And just put my Twitch one on there, which I think it might be good now. Okay, that is working. I'm just trying to make sure everything's working on both sides. I've not done this before. Let's see if I can, let me post to Discord as well. And she's been saying that over and over. I've been trying to get this set up. Okay, let's see. Go to the YouTube one, make sure it's... Okay, it's muted. Maybe? No, this is an older video. Alright, go to my live. Get that one. Yeah, sorry if there's anyone watching. I'm trying to get everything working here. I'm doing this both on Twitch and YouTube. I've never used Restream before. So go here.
The white has been dyed red.
I'll just put does say, okay, so I have 2 watching on YouTube. I'm not sure. I guess it's not keeping up with it in the OBS, because I might be able to just watch this on OBS now. Can I move this over here? I can just watch everything on OBS versus having to have it up. Let me put a test message out there. Does it send it to both of them? Okay, I see it went out to YouTube. Did it go to Twitch? I do not believe it went to Twitch. Let me refresh Twitch. It says it did. Oh, yeah, there it went. Oh, it's under this thing saying... Okay. Yeah, it just went to Twitch when I had a thing covering it up. Alright. I think everything's working. And I think I have alerts working on Twitch. I don't really have them set up for YouTube yet, but that's just because I constantly am getting subscribers on here. I don't know if they're coming from the live message or not. Okay, so let me now go back to the Discord. Posted my there. I should be able to just go by OBS now. It tells me how many people are watching on each. And then let me just do one test on the alerts. I think I can do that. Okay, one test on stream. Make sure it shows up. Okay, it is showing up. Alright, I think we are working. Now, that's not a real person, now it's just a test for anybody that's watching. Alright, I think everything is working though. So let's just go ahead and move OBS over to the right. Let me close that. Let me take that. It is nice. Now I can just watch it from OBS. I don't have to worry much about having YouTube and all that up. I think I should be able to just monitor everything here the way I got it set up now. And then I have the multi-chat over there, so I'll be able to know what's coming from YouTube and what's not. I believe. Alright. Let's just go. So, last time on the stream, I was just... I basically just started the story where I got off here. So I'm right here at this point. I have grinded a little bit more gear yesterday to build up her echoes. So I'm slowly been trying to get her a little bit better echoes. I mean, at least I have the full set. Her crit rate's still a little bit low. I know that's the one thing I need to build up. But we'll work on that. But for now, we'll just kind of continue with the story and see how it goes from here. And I did clear out a bunch of my echoes, so I can clear them. I'm kind of getting her combos down now too, a little bit, where you just kind of skill switch. You give time for your skill to reset while you build up your buffs on your other units. And then you switch back to her and you should be able to go all the way through her ultimate. And I do that. Then I'll switch to her skill again. And then I can do her hard hit, ultimate back to skill, and then the same rotation over. Which I've already killed them all, so. But man, does she hit hard, and she is not geared good at all. Ooh, got an attack one, but he's for not the right class. Okay, so let's just start heading that way. I gotta remember to like pick everything up around me now. How good does she like mine the materials? Ooh, she's not good at picking up the materials. I don't even know if I'm going to need these. I think these are for crafting the weapons. And I don't plan to craft them, really, because I just pretty much pick up the weapons for all the units in this game when they come out. Alright. Why is that? Oh, he's trying to... Yeah, I want to quit that. Alright, there we go. Kind of being weird. There we go. I'm still trying to get used to this thing with this restream, but at least I can see everything. I just don't know if it's working right now, because I don't think I have anyone in the chat at this point. What in the world is this? I need to get the map up for like all the mini games and stuff in this. Yeah. Select a color and dye at the blocks, different color with it. Let's see if there's a mini map for this. Because one thing I hate doing is after I've like done a bunch of random ones, not knowing what I've already done, trying to find the last things. Viewing waves map. There was one on Pride one that I was using. Wuthering wave. Item map. location map. I don't even know what you call them now. Interactive map. Okay, this one's different, but does this one, yeah, this has Rinascita. Okay, and this is gonna let me mark as found. Is there a way to like save this? Like, so what is this called on here? Overflowing palette. What does it look like on the map? Okay, so it's by this lake. Okay, that's what it is. Overflowing palette. So I can mark as found. I kind of need this to like be in the corner. Maybe put OB. Okay, that'll work with OBS there. So I can still see that, and then I can see the mini map. Because I do want to mark these as I do them, so I don't have to deal with it trying to figure out which ones I haven't done in the future. All right. So what is the goal? Turn all blocks into blue. And so, okay, I see. So, oh, we need to reset then. I see what we need to do then. I think we want to get yellow first. That gets all of you. Well, no, red first. I see what it wants us to do. Then yellow. Then blue. I think that's where it's going. Easy peasy. And I can mark this as completed there. Okay. B. Finally reached the right person. You are. Colors. Pioneer associated with these tastic discords of overflowing palettes and the areas they affect are known as faded zones. Such strange phenomena be quietly spread throughout Rinascita, leaving ordinary people completely helpless. I restored a spot. Okay. We'll find out.
Can you keep up? Lighter than a dove.
Alright, so I'm not going to purposely go out of my way for these. I'll just mark them on the map as I see them. I can always do that at another time. I'm trying to figure out how good is she if she's just by herself, where I don't swap with small enemies. She does pretty good damage on her own. I don't really need to min-max the swapping all the time. Yeah, those were both garbage echoes.
Can you keep up?
Although most of them will be garbage. Keep moving.
Can you keep up? Lighter than a dove. Can you keep up? Leave it to me.
Kill all of them.
Diminish. Loading. Astral modulation. My compliments. Still recognize me?
And with that, and then that. I don't even use my ultimate. Yeah, she's really good. It's just getting her down. I definitely think she's gonna do more damage than I Gen C in the long run.
Can you keep up?
Why is there a circle around here? Okay, so there's a chest. Oh,
Surrender.
see, I'm not even gonna need to switch. Her crits hit so hard.
Start small to build.
Okay. Like there's a chest right here, south of that one. Okay, at least they're not like everywhere, it looks like, so I'm not going to be constantly having to go back and forth between the map and this. Because that would be that was a pain in the butt before. Okay.
Can you keep up?
Welcome, traveller. I am the harbour master. Where do you wish to go? You intend to navigate the Sea of Clouds? Surely you've noticed today's weather? Yeah, we've seen storms before.
Storms.
Like this. I wonder what's causing it. I see. If that's the case, you can take the gondola in the harbour. But please, be careful.
Alright, we are moving out. Thing still looks to be working.
Perfect.
No issues on stream.
Gondola here. I believe your name is Noah, right?
At least we're actually going to meet the person we pulled, so she's at least already in the story.
Has brought us together once more. Don't you agree, kind sir? It seems you do remember me. That's right. We crossed paths at Madame Niala's mask shop. Truth be told, I need to catch the final train in the Nimbus Sanctum today. However, this lone gondola is all the harbour offers. So, since we share the same destination, would you mind also sharing this gondola with me?
Well, she's one of the Montiellos or whatever. Would be nice to her.
Much obliged. Well then, without further ado, let's be on our way.
Moving out. Oh, I get to actually use it?
Where is it coming from?
The cloud continues to spread. You may be right, this could be Imperador's test, but we must leave.
Do as you please. I'm not leaving. The relic of the Ancient One is here, somewhere. I must...
How intriguing. These seem to be reverberations hidden in the Sea of Clouds.
What in the world are we going?
I heard that this was once the Order's seminary. It appears that even after the clouds consumed it, the reverberations of its members linger on.
Alright, well, I was just there.
Stirring them to life once more.
You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Why, yes. I've long been fascinated by Raguna's history and art. After all, to chart our future, we must first understand our past.
Okay, so we're supposed to jump out. I don't know what I'm doing.
It seems we have some time before the train arrives. How about a little chat to pass the time?
Chat won't hurt, wait for somebody. I mean, there's really no choice in these.
Well then, where shall we begin? The city, an abomination of chaos, claims its first death at birth. Its mortality has become our sustenance, like a whale that slowly sinks into the abyss. This comment on Raguna comes from Rosselli, a painter from the past. Tragically, he died in poverty, his work overlooked. Now, ironically, even a mere sketch of...
They really are trying to match the whole Italian vibe on this. Which is good. I kind of like the Italian aesthetics more than, what was it, the Chinese in the other area?
Now, what is your impression of Raguna so far?
People are very passionate, profit-driven place full of corruption is city faith. Ooh. Man, it ain't gonna matter. It's just gonna be her choice what she says, depending on what I say.
Passionate. Indeed. Passion is a quality the Raganesi possess in abundance. It's also why the Carnival is so eagerly anticipated. Raguna has many
All right.
facets. Most people only see one side of it, but for me, it's like two sworn enemies are forcibly bound together. That's Raguna. A city where tradition and innovation, openness and isolation ceaselessly wrestle for dominance. That is why the Montelli and Phasalia families are in a constant clash, as you may have seen.
You just can wipe out the one. It don't matter.
The Montellis champion innovation, staking all on the Carnival. Meanwhile, the Phasalias cling to tradition, colluding with the shadows that lurk in Raguna's depths. Fortunately, this long struggle behind the curtains will soon come to an end. Not because of the two families, but because of you.
Actually, let me change this here. Maybe if I update that. Alright.
Me?
Yes. You. The fated one. Perhaps you're not merely entangled in Raguna's conflict, but are, in fact, the very eye of the storm. The city's fate may well rest upon your shoulders.
Uh-oh. We just showed up.
Noticed it yet? But we are, and have been, in the same boat for a long time. Ah, there's the train. It's time to say goodbye now.
It's a puffer fish.
Catch your name.
I'll tell you next time. As for now, let's keep it a mystery. Until we meet again, fated one. May you find your own path in Raguna.
Well, we already know her name because we have her. Move that a little bit. All right.
So this is what's become of the seminary? I never expected this.
You've been here
We can jump. Going fast.
No, but I've seen paintings of the seminary in the cathedral. It had an enormous dome and spires.
Oh, can we jump out of the water?
Then the order was forced to abandon it when a sea of clouds swallowed it.
Have you also come to repent? The Sentinel has revealed a path to resist temptation and corruption. We need only devote ourselves fully to Lorelei.
Devote.
We're just here.
Patience. I see your eagerness for enlightenment, like our new brothers. You've removed your masks, but your hearts, they're still veiled.
Why do we need masks?
Wears a mask. Everyone in Raguna, without exception, never unmasked. This is the source of our suffering. The mask veils our hearts.
I don't get the point of that.
Like our new brothers, they wear peculiar masks of madness. Poor souls tormented by evil desires. May they Yes, their masks are filled with madness, but even wrongdoers can seek redemption from Lorelei. The Sentinel granted Lorelei this authority, and no one can take it away. Follow Lorelei's song and your heart, and you may meet Our Lady. But if your transgressions are beyond redemption, you'll be lost in the sea of clouds forever.
So what should we do to see Lorelei?
Do you seek an audience with Lorelei?
This furious and mortal bodies can't withstand her
Lorelei is
wrath.
furious, and our mortal bodies can't withstand her wrath.
We appreciate the explanation, but we believe Lorelei is in danger.
Does Lorelei like the magistrate of this area?
Trying to exploit her powers.
Can't remember. I thought it was like started with a Z. Was the actual person that spoke with the Imperator.
The path has been closed. You must leave.
Doesn't look like we'll be talking our way past him. Let's find another way, Robert.
Let's go. Just do what we want. Oh, well, there's a beacon here. We might as well get that. One of the main ones, too. There's going to be a boss fight here. What's this one? Oh, this is, yeah, the exploration quests. Yeah, I'll just keep on the main story for now. I can do all those after the fact.
Can you keep up?
Oh, I have been cleansed of my impure thoughts. I can finally escape from my wrongdoings.
He's not wearing a mask either.
For we have been granted.
Thought they said that you needed to wear a mask. Not following their own rules.
We only need to relish this moment.
Oh, you've also come to rid.
The door has been shut. Simply sing along and it will open.
Just sing.
Just to sing.
These inscriptions and markings on the stela seem to say something, but most of these are worn out and don't look like modern Rinascita script. Phoebe, can you read any of it?
Let's see. This seems like an ancient holy script. I shall grant this power to the knight, queen. Oh, much of this text is illegible. However, the adjacent drawing is mostly intact. It shows Sentinel Imperator speaking to a massive creature.
Oh no.
And the creature slowly shifts from an immense amorphous form into a humanoid shape.
Could it be Lorelei? After all, no other being that large lives above the sea of...
Actually, I'm not sure if the other figure is the Sentinel. It looks a little different from the cathedral statues. Maybe it's just the lack of clarity in the...
Wasn't the Sentinel like a unicorn based on what I remember seeing here?
Anyway, does it mean Lorelei and there's nothing about the barrier, though? Are there any other clues?
We should investigate further.
Alright.
Can you keep up?
I know it's probably got a lot of talking since it's a lot of story that it's got to build up here before we really get into the heavier fighting. But many early resistance. This must be the entrance to believers. Completely sealed. So this is where you have to sing. Just keep talking to the rest of them.
Mistletoe! You're here! This is Mistletoe, one of the missing echoes. They probably followed the singing. Mistletoe, Do you know how to remove the barrier?
Now, how would an echo know that, Phoebe?
They say that we just need to sing a specific song.
Just like the other people said.
You can understand what it's a specific song, huh? That's a direct lead. But which one?
Alright, so we've talked to everybody. Let's do it.
I guess singing is our only option for clearing that barrier. But which song?
The stela we saw mentioned the Sentinel, and we're in the ruins of the seminary.
Meaning it should be a chorale.
So,
There's also the inscription in front of the barrier. We mourn the martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Any chorales you know ring a bell, Phoebe?
The martyrdom of the Blessed Maiden. Could this be the aria of the Blessed Maiden? It's a chorale rarely used these days. I doubt most priests even know of it.
The Blessed Maiden? We met a playwright named Cristoforo earlier. He shared some stories about her. Phoebe, if you know this chorale, why not give it a try? You might just clear the barrier.
start to singing.
Me?
You can do it.
Oh, okay then. I suppose it's our best option at the moment. I'll give it a try.
This is like a different voice. And the door's open. Uh-oh, we gotta fight the guy we fought originally. Alright, first mini boss fight. Alright, let's test this rotation out. Oh crap.
Did you get the chorale wrong? I'm sure I sang the aria of the Blessed Maiden.
Not good. She doesn't seem too pleased with that one.
The new technique. Capture the spark.
Alright, let's hammer her down.
My compliments.
Take this.
You will yield. Victory favors me.
Bam! Man, she hits hard.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, I know it's just the story portion, but man, does she hit hard. Not as hard as Genshi, though. I mean, I'm hitting 200k with her. I mean, but she's doing that ultimate, and she's doing like 40k, like 4 or 5 times, so...
Looks like the petals we found in Whisperwind Haven.
And she's not as built as my Genshi, so she might actually surpass Genshi's damage on single target.
And I've seen a flower just like this.
How long have I been in slumber? This nightmare. How long was I trapped in it? Are you also part of the dream?
No, we are not. Might you be Lorelei?
I am. Travelers from afar, I sense the kindness pulsing in your heart. who broke the chains of my nightmare. The Oathbreakers, hiding behind their masks of madness. They tainted the Nimbus Sanctum with corrupted blooms, drowning me in rage and sorrow. Endless nightmares became...
Praxidus is going to wreck them all.
Masks of madness. I recall those people at the entrance of the atrium mentioned it.
Had you not freed me from my nightmare, I would never be able to fulfill the Sentinel's task.
Oh, we've already saved them all.
The Sanctum would have engulfed the whole of Raguna, just as they once claimed the sacred temple, now lying in ruins beneath you.
Wait, the Sentinel. Does that mean...
Yes. The Sentinel molded me from a mindless being to the form you see, and bestowed upon me the most precious gift, a soul. They commanded me to restrain the clouds and prevent the remnant energy within it from dissipating.
Can you contact Imperator? I need to meet with the Sentinel.
Unfortunately, it lies beyond my power.
It's gonna be just like the first area, where you didn't even meet him in the very beginning of the story. You don't get to this. It wasn't until the expansion.
The height of the carnival. Only then can mortals briefly commune with them.
Right. You mean the Carnival?
No, that's impossible. The current Primus, Fenrico the Enlightened One, was given a direct oracle from the Sentinel. The Sentinel has always been with the people.
He's a liar. The Pope is a liar.
I'm afraid the Sentinel's current state transcends mortal understanding. Your Primus is no exception. Should doubt linger in your mind, I implore you to await the rite's completion. The Sentinel will surely answer the people's call, not your so-called Enlightened One.
One last thing. Those Oathbreakers wearing...
All that I know is that they are not from Rinascita. In the whispers between dreams, I heard them speak of their leader.
That woman. And apparently she's gonna be playable in the future.
The conductor.
That's what's her name? The one that was with Scar.
Wicked acts have scarred the sea of clouds, and I must mend it within my dreams. The song shall guide you out of this domain. Farewell, visitors.
What a wild turn this job's taken. Seeing the legendary Lorelei up close almost makes it worth.
Probably going to pull on her when she comes out, but I don't really care about Phoebe too much, unless she's going to be a good support. But she probably will be a healer of some type.
I'm just processing Lorelei's words. Forgive me, I need a moment.
Yeah, your Pope is a traitor.
Managed to stop their plot in time and found the missing Vitrium dancer.
Speaking of that Vitrium dancer, what brought it here? Lorelei's song? Or maybe the Sentinel's guidance? But those wearing the masks of madness, the Fraxidus, right? I'm curious about their role in all this.
Yes, they want to destroy the world.
What's our next move, Rover? You're right. Those snakes lurked in the shadows, using Gilberto as their fall guy. We can't expose them just by ourselves. Oh, another thing. Since the Fraxidus is conspiring with the Physaelias, that makes them an enemy of the Montelli family.
Oh?
There happens to be an auction at Averardo Vault today. The top members of the family will be there.
That's right, we're gonna meet Corlita, maybe?
Fraxidus scheme. The Montellis can't afford to ignore this threat. What about you, Phoebe?
I intend to return to the Order first. While I believe Lorelei is truthful, I can't imagine the Primus would deceive our people.
He's a liar.
The Sentinel will deliver an oracle during the Carnival. That's when the
So maybe we're not going to get him because he's a bad guy. So we're not getting the equivalent of Genshi.
All Primuses called the Enlightened One?
No. Only Lord Fenrico has ever directly communicated with the Sentinel. Previous Primuses were merely indirect representatives. Silence and composure are gifts from the great Imperator. I'll keep today's events between us. Locked away.
Then I believe this is where we put...
The Codex reminds us, it is not the lighthouse that guides us through the storm to safety. I'd like to offer these words to you. May you...
Quickly and swiftly.
Wreck these fools. Gotta get better at this rotation. She just doesn't build up quick enough. Kind of the one negative thing.
My compliments. You will yield.
But once you get through it, she just demolishes the enemies. Okay, so there is a chest here.
It's the same echo boat
Okay.
we found earlier.
Let me mark that on the map. I think, let's see. Yeah, okay. I do like that they cut down on how much you need to get. It's so nice.
Attracted by Lorelei singing?
It's called...
What the heck's that in the ocean?
Noah. Well, I can't understand what it's saying, but it's perfect timing.
Yeah,
It
we'll
will take us to other-
turn you, dude. He's like stuck. Can you not get near that thing? Oh, there we go. Maybe. Oh, it's part of the like the music notes.
That's a really big waterfall. Is there no way up? Whoa,
Going up.
really? You can take us upstream?
Alright, go up to the next one.
Another waterfall. You sure about this, Noah?
And it'd been nice to have these when I crossed it earlier. How do I get off this guy? Okay. The controls on this thing are wacky.
Lighter than a dove.
Averardo Vault is just up ahead. Hey, I'm sure it can find its way back to the harbor.
Let's move out.
Can you keep up?
What? You're saying someone attacked our base?
Okay, where are we? I mean, we just got more east. Well, I mean, we're getting towards the end, because I've been all the way over here. But who knows where it's going to have us jumping around for the story. But at least we're unlocking the rest of the map. One thing she's bad for is getting the minerals.
Can you keep up? Quickly.
So, Aunt Helly's called in some muscle, huh?
No.
this is. Enough! Take him out!
I wonder if I can do it without switching to healing.
A new technique. Art unveiled. My compliments.
Yeah, it does reset the skill. Oh, one of these things.
Can quickly and swiftly.
Oh, he's gonna be hard. Let's try it.
Still recognize me? Can you keep brilliant lights the way? Loading. In war with time. Insufficient. I'm so tired.
Missed that one there. Hit with that.
Capture the spark.
That. Switch back to her.
I'm still standing. Eye for an eye. The world
Oh my goodness.
stand down. In the name of the Montelli.
God, she hits hard though.
Leave it to me.
Alright, let's heal up.
Loading. I engraft you new.
If we can just make it through one more rotation, we'll get them.
Insufficient. A new technique. Witness the art's true form. My compliments. The stage is set. Still recognize me. Glory demands.
God, she does flow smooth when you're fighting a boss and you can dodge their attacks. Spectre, yeah, it's not too crazy. Alright. Not a good one for that. Let me mark this on the map. Three. Echo challenge. Was this the Echo challenge I just did, or the 3 Fratellis challenge? Or did I? Oh, wait. I don't have everything, and, oh, someone follow? Thanks for the follow, Blade. I need to zoom in there. I could not see it. Let me see if I can see it on stream there. Yeah, Blade Depth. Delp. Man, I need to increase the size there. That is a pretty tiny screen for me. At least I know my alerts are working. It showed up. Let me change this so I can see it a little bit better. Blade Pill. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're in the guild. Let me increase this. At least I know it's working now. I hadn't anyone follow on my Twitch yet, so let me... I've got too much on the screen. Can I hide this other side? You know, maybe I should just make OBS big. I'll have to Alt-Tab when I go to the map, though. Then I can actually see it. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, it's good to get people on my Twitch, too, because I want to make Twitch my primary for streaming in the future, while YouTube will just be VODs and videos. But I'll try and keep using Restream from now on. It seems to work pretty good. Alright. You know what? I think I just... Okay, so I just marked that. I just didn't have all the chests. I thought I had all the chests as unmarked. But I had like different challenge treasure spot. I was marking treasure spots, not chest spots. So let me find the other one I marked over here because I think I made a mistake on that one too.
To shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin.
No, I marked the painting. Okay. I think I'm good. I just gotta make sure I don't screw it up so that I can't find like the last thing when I have 99% complete. Okay. And ascension materials. I might as well put those on the map as well. Alright, back to the stream here. Or the game. Well, I don't really need the ascension materials anymore since I was able to max her out.
Can you keep up? A smooth journey. Surrender. Is that it? Brilliant lights the way.
The only thing that kind of sucks with her, she doesn't feel as good solo as Jinshi does. But it could just be that she's a little bit weaker on my... I haven't fully geared her yet. Pretty much feel like I have to... Ooh, that's one of those flying dudes, isn't it? We've made it.
Welcome to Averado Vault. Do you have an appointment?
My name is Zani. I am an employee of the bank. Here's my ID.
This invitation. My apologies. Well,
We're not here on business. We've come to brief the family on the Echo incident from the recent Carnival rehearsal.
I'll arrange that immediately. Please proceed to the main entrance. A staff member will greet you there.
Alright.
Can you keep up?
These echoes. Are they guarding the vault?
Yes, but I've never seen them in action before. The Averardo Bank employee manual says they can easily take out a whole squad of resonators.
Well, let's try. Let's test them out. Let's fight them.
This doesn't apply to someone powerful like you, Rover. Still, their combat skills are formidable. Their mere presence is enough to make everyone feel safe. This facility houses nearly half of Rinascita's wealth. It serves all of Raguna's citizens, even including the Thessalias. Despite our feud, no one in Raguna can refuse the services of Averardo Vault.
Dun dun dun.
I thought they only responded to hostility.
Well, they've been hacked.
Steady now. Don't move. It's on high alert, but won't attack unless provoked.
Yeah, Blade, it has better... Yeah, definitely. That's why I wanted to try and do it. Is Twitch is definitely better for streaming.
I apologize for the small mishap on behalf of the Montelli family. And what a pleasant surprise to see you again so soon.
Dun dun dun.
Yet your expression betrays no surprise. Rover, allow me to...
I'm pretty sure the rover figured it out already.
My name is Carlotta. Carlotta Montelli.
Montelli? You are
the second daughter of the Montelli family. Yes. Please, feel free to call me Carlotta. Also, I trust the remuneration meets your satisfaction, Ms. Zani.
It was you who tasked me with receiving Rover.
Surely a distinguished guest such as Rover deserves the attention of our most trusted employee. I'm aware of your purpose here. On behalf of my
How does she not know who the people she's working for are?
our deepest gratitude for your endeavors. Your eyes show curiosity about me and my role in this drama. However, this isn't the place for such discussions. Please, follow me. Please accept my apologies, Rover, for withholding my true identity before. Rinascita's affairs have grown intricate.
Super speed.
The Order of the Deep. You've likely noticed that many desire the Carnival to fail. We Montelli, having tied our future to its success.
Montelli Vault, controlled by the Montelli family, houses an exquisite collection of rare echoes and artwork surrounded by the natural barriers and perched atop a high vantage point offers a breathtaking view. Numerous depositories guarded by echo guards, advanced security devices, making it the safe and most impregnable place in Rinascita. We're probably going to end up having to fight all of them because it's making us pick our specific team. Now, one thing I do know is Carlotta is who you want to start the fight with. So I actually, with Genshi, I always wanted her to go last. But I think now, yeah, let's do quick setup. I think she can start as first. You roll into her, back to her, and then into her. It seems like the way you want to kind of go with it. At least from what I've seen. She does feel pretty smooth. But she does feel like you kind of have to. Like, Genshi was a lot better for me, just kind of solo doing things. But we'll kind of see as I get her better echoes. I'll definitely be using her all through the Rinascita since it's basically her area. Until another character comes out that I want. Which Zanny I may want, but she's not seeming to be powerful lore-wise. I want to get that lore-wise powerful character whenever we get them.
Jewelry and perfume. You mean...
Yes. You know where to find our dressing room, I presume? Inform the stylist it's my request. She'll prepare everything. Meet us at the vault's side entrance.
Got it. I'll go right away.
Oh, they're gonna have her put on whatever's gonna be her skin that you'll be able to buy?
Surely you've sensed it. A darker force lurks behind both the Order and the Phasaelius.
The Fraxidus.
Dun dun dun.
We Montellis have had some unpleasant encounters with them. Their motives remain shrouded, yet the Order and the Phasaelius clearly benefit from them. The Montelli family's interest aligns with yours. An uninterrupted carnival for you, an unfettered Raguna for us. The invitation we sent was meant to be a token of goodwill. I'd appreciate it if you could return the favor.
Yes.
Splendid. So we are in the same boat again. I must first deliver the evidence you and Mizani collected to my uncle, Mr. Capello. He oversees Carnival affairs and liaises with the Phasaelius. I'm sure he'll find the Fraxidus information most intriguing. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Please, feel free to explore the vault at your leisure.
Take whatever you want.
I'm sorry, Lady Carlotta. I've just confirmed with the office that Mr. Capello is not in the vault.
I see. That's quite all right. Please inform me the moment he returns.
Understood.
Oh, Rover. I just learned that Uncle Capello was called away on pressing matters, so we won't be able to see him at the moment.
Well, that's not a big deal.
This does alter our plans, but Worry not. I already have some other surprises up my sleeve. Please, come with me. We need more privacy.
Privacy.
Rover, remember Gilberto? Yes. Thanks to you and Mizzani, he could not escape and is now in our custody. The family gave him a rather spirited welcome. As it happens, his bravado crumbled quite quickly. Once he saw
Making him your prisoner.
restored, he sang like a canary. Your quick action has secured us vital intelligence. To put it simply, Gilberto revealed that we have traitors in our family. Which is not entirely surprising. Our family has always had its cracks. Given the right incentives or pressures, human weaknesses are all too easily exploited. I'd actually begun to look into this matter before your... And now it's confirmed that the traitors are in the vault's tuning room, doing what they believe to be secretive with the help of the Fraxters.
Let's go get them.
Probably won't even notice us with their attention fixed on the property room. I guess that they're desperately destroying any evidence against the Phasalia family and the Order. Thank you. Right. As for the next move, I have a plan. There's an alternate passage into the vault leading straight to where they are. We can surprise them when they least expect it, but I can't manage this alone. I could really... I'm glad I have you with me.
Yeah, we're going in there. Let's take them out.
Please.
Ready to get to some more fighting. Yeah, we can always get the other stuff after.
Everything has been taken care of, Lady Carlotta. Here is the jewelry and perfume you requested.
Perfect. But I have one more task for you. One of utmost importance. I need you to guard the property room and stop anyone who attempts to break in. Whatever it takes. By force, if necessary.
Is someone targeting the evidence?
Relax. It's only a precaution.
Leave it to me. I'll make sure no one touches the evidence.
See how she does.
Implemented a two-tier security system.
I mean, we know we're going to recruit her, so I doubt she's a traitor or anything. But then again, it sounds like they're going to let us recruit bad guys in this game. So, who knows?
Then you may need to use the terminal to unlock the path on my side. Sadly, yes. Our family built this vault with the foresight of possible betrayal. Most family members only know how to pass one of the two layers. And alliances forged amid all these locks tend to breed treachery and mistrust. To enter the vault without being trapped to death, two people must have absolute trust in each other. So, do you trust me?
Not really. We already say, but I trust you, yeah.
I appreciate your trust. It will not be abused. Now,
She hasn't given us any reason not to. Plus, we're playing as her.
can you keep up? Can you hear me, River?
Loud and clear.
Just a moment. I need to access the upper control room to unlock the door on your end. Cameras here. Good thing I came prepared.
Oh, is it like a smoke screen?
I asked for. In family parlance, it's this handy little tool that generates crystals to cover these cameras and blind them for a while.
Okay. Oh, there's a chest here.
Start small to build big.
Oops. Oh, they can
Done, but won't last long. Hurry, take cover. We're almost exposed.
What in the world? Can we just go kill him? Yeah.
Is that it? Take this! Still recognize me? Brilliant light! We're in the corner.
Yeah, that was... Okay, wait, I want to make sure I mark that chest on the map. Alright, go down here. Yeah, okay, it's the only one in this whole area. That's nice. Alright, that makes it easy.
Yttrium dancers on patrol. Luckily, they can be trapped with the...
Can I just kill him?
It worked.
Or we freeze him.
Did these artifacts get here?
Wait, there's another chest.
Strange.
Need to pay attention. Do 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 do.
I'm seeing some scatter prisms here, but they can also amplify my resonance power.
Use the reset to scatter the prisms.
Even the surveillance...
Another.
cameras
Ooh.
bodes ill.
Shoot him.
This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
At least it gives you some time. And thanks for the follow, Food Train. Looks like some people are finding my Twitch.
For my family, many things must be kept.
It's always good. I'm actually pretty much right at the 50 mark too. I just need to actually start streaming on Twitch again.
Can speak volumes, which, of course, demands a deep mutual understanding.
Keep on moving. Actually, I think I only need one more to hit the 50, and then I just need to hit the hours marks on Twitch to get it monetized.
Found some prisms here. I'll use them to pass through.
Just keep spamming this. It's not like you have unlimited ammo. Yeah, I mean, it's big blade that I getting it. I was like right there last time when I was streaming on Twitch, and then I kind of stopped. But yeah, I was like, man, I just gotta hit the 50, and they're a lot easier than YouTube to get monetized, so. But I was playing a lot smaller games when I was originally doing Twitch, and it was like 5 years ago. But yeah, it was like 5 years ago. But yeah, it was my first attempt at it. Didn't go too well, just because it's really hard in Twitch to really grow at all. Because you're at the bottom of the list. So I tried doing it in smaller games and it just didn't work out too well. But I think YouTube's going to be a great way to actually get my Twitch going. And that's kind of why I started with going into Twitch or YouTube videos. Build up the audience there, and then I can get some people going into the Twitch and they can just feed off each other back and forth. Because once you get big enough that I can get myself up a little bit higher. Like right now, Twitch is going to be really hard to grow in still with Wuthering Waves because it's got so many bigger creators. But as my YouTube grows, I should hopefully be able to push some to Twitch to move me up on that list. Oh yeah, I've got it puts on the ads for YouTube. I'm already since I've been monetized a couple of weeks ago. I've already made like $100 and some dollars on it. YouTube's gone actually really great. I did not expect to grow as good as I did on YouTube as quickly. But the gacha space seems to be pretty good for that. But the nice thing is, I mean, I've spent more than I'm gonna make anytime soon. But the nice thing is, it's all gonna be tax write-offs. I'm supposed to be sneaky, aren't I? It says alertness is at 30. I want to make sure I'm not missing any chests. Yeah, pushing out content on a brand. Yeah, and that's basically what I'm waiting for is the next big ones. And I think I'm in a good spot because the next big ones are going to be really big. Like Ananta's going to be really, really big. And the thing is, Girls Frontline is going to continue to be big with how much money they made, which I'm glad there. But Ananta, Everness, the Neverness, I can't remember all of them. Arknights, Enfield, and then there is one that I'm forgetting. Oh, Azure Premilia. That's the other big one that I can't wait to come out. But that one's probably a year or two off. But yeah, I'll just keep hitting up new games as they come out. And then games like Girls Frontline are going to be like mainstays. Sort of Convalari is a mainstay, although like at the Ash Echoes I had to kind of drop just because the game was just taking up too much time for how little population it had.
I'm at the monitor.
Give me a moment. I'll upgrade your access so you have control of the vault systems.
Yeah, Arknights looked really good. It was completely off my radar too. I didn't even know what Arknights was. I thought it was more of just a fighter game, but it looks like it's gonna be having its own open world style to it, so that'll be definitely a good one. I'm hoping they come out after April 15th. Like, I'm hoping there's nothing too crazy before April 15th, because the tax season's gonna be a nightmare for me.
Astral modulation.
Oh yeah, I forgot I switched up their orders. She's now 3. I've got to get used to that. Okay, hit that one. And dead. Gear Scheme is more of a tower defense type.
Can you see me?
China version, head and such. Okay. Yeah, and that's probably why it was off my radar, because it's kind of like Girls Frontline originally wasn't on my radar until I saw the gameplay of it. Just because it's such an older game.
People might spot me if I make too much noise. So, could you maneuver these chandeliers to form a pathway for me?
We can do that. Move the chandeliers. Just drop them on them.
Wonderful.
Rotate. Oh, shoot. Where's she at? So we want to get her to this one, right? So we want to go 90 degrees clockwise or 180. 180 puts her here. 90 will put her here. So we want to go 90, right? Sway it. Why does this chandelier even have this capability?
Splendid. I've made it across. It's my turn now. I'll see you in a moment.
Alright. Any chest? Nope.
Start small to build big. Take this! Still recognize me? Glory demands more.
Sniper shot.
Quickly and swiftly.
Not getting the crits.
Still recognize me?
She does pretty good solo. Man, I am really liking the 2.0 right now, Wuthering Waves, though. They've improved it quite a bit.
And we'll soon meet.
The one thing that sucks, though, is these games take a lot longer to play, especially than when Arknights comes out, Everness to Neverness, Ananta, and Azure Premier. I'm gonna have to drop something at some point. But who knows? Could always be that maybe I just don't drop them, but I just don't min-max them at all, like not even close. Like I just don't log in them daily anymore.
Set off the central alarm. I should still be under the radar. Phew. And it saved me some footwork. Path is blocked. Wall dashing seems to be the only option.
This place is huge. What kind of vault is this?
Is that a screen? Perhaps I can use grapple to pull it over.
The future of Rinascita rests with all of us. And the Montellis will make sure everyone has an equal share of it. Raguna will enter a new era united. United under the promise of our terminals.
Do 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 do. Last contact when she fell underground. Well, that's not good.
Hello? My comms are cut off. She must be in trouble. Gotta hurry up.
Can you keep up?
No, she's right here. We're using her.
Still recognize me? Diminish. Loading. It's the pinky. A new technique.
I screwed that one up, but whatever. Oh, some chests. Make sure nothing I missed here. Nope.
Get rid of them fast.
Ooh.
Still recognize me?
The mimics.
The stage is set. Victory favors me.
Speaking of crits, I finally nabbed a macchiato and I'm debating to get in a second copy as she works well with my Suomi and Lada. That'll go in for Ice Team given how I have Suomi's weapon too. With either corrosion or electric as secondary in the future. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, if you're going ice, then you definitely... See, she really only needs her V1 to do big damage. After that, then when what's her name, Dasha Nava comes out, she's kind of support right now, kind of a weak support, but we'll have to see what comes with her expansion key in the future. Because it's like almost better to just invest more in Macchiato than worry about the support unit, because you can just bring somebody else outside of Element to help Macchiato. But and then Suomi, eventually when Suomi reruns, you can get her V2, I think, to increase more ice damage. Alright, this one. Alright, then we switch. I gotta remember to switch. I get so used to just being lazy. Switch to you. I missed that one. And switch back to her. Oh, I wasted the ultimate. No chests.
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Loading. In war with time.
You. And right back to her. It's so smooth on the energy for this. Saved.
Impeccable timing, Rover. You never did.
Yeah, Lena's a for sure. To me, Lena's like a must pull for me. A lot of people are like, oh, she's undervalued, like she's not as good as like the future electric. I think even if you don't want to use Lena by herself, her common key is really good. And then if you got her SMG, it's very versatile with anybody. I mean, you can use her common key alongside her SMG with any unit. And that's a way that you can paralyze units outside of the electric element pretty easily. And then Lena herself is also good. I mean, she's good CC. The reason she's undervalued is because a lot of the endgame stuff is just maximizing damage. Oh yeah, and Lena is also a good waifu in the game as well. So, I mean, I'm getting every unit. I'm getting one copy of everyone at least. I mean, you kind of want to anyway, so you can level up your dorm and dispatch. The more units you have, the better you can level it, or the quicker you can level it.
Significant title. The family's executor.
She's the executor of the family.
Within the family or a threat from outside. locate, observe, and address these risks in secret and with tact. Say, the ones hiding in the tuning room. The room is that way. Time to see what kind of mischief they're up to.
Kick down the door.
It seems they've left a little surprise for us. Then they're gravely mistaken.
Hey, she's actually fighting in the story now.
Quickly and swiftly. Take this! Still recognize me? Glory demands more. A new era awaits.
Just keep bashing him.
Still recognize me? If that is. Leave it to me.
Alright, switch to you.
Loading. Stay calm. In war with time. A physical damage detected.
Okay, switch to you now.
Brings it to life. A new technique. Witness the art true form.
And switch.
You will yield.
Oh, that's so smooth. So smooth. So much damage. Hoping for a copy of Everyone is Endless, but my fortune struck at odd times. I missed Kuan Yi. Help me out with the electric teams. I did it with Bernice instead of Cedar. Oh yeah, and in Zenless, I knew I wasn't going for everybody. I'm actually on I'm doing more on Zenless, more of a heavy investment in certain units. So I started out getting Zhu Yang, and then that's kind of the get that first good unit, since I knew I was going to skip Ellen, because I knew Miyabi was probably going to be ice based on all the leaks. And so I got Zhuan, and then I skipped Caesar and got Bernice instead, because I was kind of like, I really like the idea of Anomaly. And so I got Jane Doe, Bernice, then Yanagi, and then they made Miyabi an Anomaly character, and it was absolutely the best. And I actually M2'd Miyabi. And then, so I'm going to heavily be investing on probably the Void Hunters just in general, because they seem like they're going to be the funnest to play for me, just with how Miyabi plays. So I have Miyabi. I'll be getting Astra next to be a good support for my Zhuyan and Miyabi, depending on whichever I need. And then from there, we'll see. I mean, I might end up skipping quite a few people, but the main things I want to pull are anomalies and supports right now. And maybe a defense unit as well, depending on what value they provide. Because Caesar's really good as well, but I skipped her.
So, can you figure it out?
Oh yeah. Well, the next two units are not anomaly. I think they're going to be done with anomaly for a little bit. But I think the reason they did quite a few anomaly like they did was for Miyabi, to kind of lead into Miyabi. Miyabi's your big, massive anomaly, kind of like how Akron was the big Nihility unit. And after that, now they're going to probably get some more defense. Well, they have a support and attack unit on the next one based on what it's looking like. And then after that, it'll probably be another, like a defense, maybe another support, maybe another attack. We'll have to kind of see. But I do think there isn't going to be an anomaly probably for at least two patches.
But I can't reverse engineer the frequency it's using.
But I can't wait till we get the other anomaly eventually. Oh yeah, I mean, she's only anomaly because of the uniqueness of it, but she's kind of a mix, because if you think about her, she is constantly doing her breaks or hitting the anomaly on her, but she's a heavy crit user, but she's constantly triggering her new shatter capability, but she wants to pair with an anomaly unit, so she's like a mix. I do like the way they set her up though. She just feels really good to play. And M2 feels even better, because you don't even need an anomaly unit. I was thinking of trying with her when Astra comes out, an Astra Nicole, so a dual support with the either Bangbu, and see how that works out with her, because they should be able to trigger disorders. but they'll also provide a lot of buffs as supports. Tuner, it seems like the keys nut flowers, creators, powerful resonator to be able to shatter the frequencies.
He'd better speed up. Once their plan succeeds, there won't be another chance like this. Who sounded the alarm?
Are these just some random Joe Schmoes for the traders?
Me. Most likely by mistake. I apologize for interrupting your work.
Lady Carlotta, how... What brings you here?
Oh, nothing. Just curious what you're working on. Locked away in this tuning room.
The flowers. No doubt they're from the Fraxidus.
Care to defend yourselves? While you still have the chance.
Lady Carlotta, we're just following orders.
Following orders, you say? Do you recall the very first oath?
Nicole Rocks is your special, decreases enemy other resistance, and if you can get her C6, which I have that, those special abilities just get larger, pulling in. Chain attack is insane while keeping... The thing is, Astra has even more pull. Like, Astra actually has a really strong pull on them based on what I've seen. And so she will pair, like... Zhuyan with Nicole and Astra are gonna be amazing. Or maybe you might just have to replace Nicole with Astra and a defense unit. We'll have to kind of see. But... she has an even stronger pull and a lot more buffs, and she's very generic on her buffs, so she works in all teams.
Shall be brought to reckoning. You've appropriated family assets and turned these echoes into ticking time bombs. Once they detonate, the countless efforts and fortunes spent on the Carnival will all vanish instantly, taking the Montelli's name and future with them.
Lady Carlotta, please, we can explain.
What's going on here? Oh, Lady Carlotta.
Just in time. I've found some family traitors. But hold on. I have a few more questions for them. I will only ask once. Who are you taking orders from?
I only know he's one of the top brass in the family. Always using encrypted channels and ordering us to pick up flowers from masked strangers.
How many of these echoes have you made?
A lot. The first shipment reached the venue as early as a week ago. They look so identical to regular ones that even we can hardly tell them apart.
Uh-oh.
Good. Take them away and scrutinize all their recent transactions, including the source of every last credit. Then, handle them, as per the family rules.
Oh, they're getting executed.
Yes, Mom.
Execution time. At the moment I rock Anby, Nicole, and Juyan. I would have much preferred Quinji, but or Kwang Zhongyi, or how, I don't even know how to say her name. But we vibe. They second team. They hit really hard for me. The big thing is the anomaly units have just become my favorite, and so right now I have basically Jane Doe and Bernice being my main, or my second group, with my main being Miyabi and Yanagi. And then if they're either weak or other weak, then I will go with my Zhu Yang. But my anomalies, I just invested a lot more into them as well, because one of the big things is when I got Zhuan, it was so early that I was more focused on leveling up and getting resources than it was getting the gear. But now that I'm kind of set in all my other resources, I'm heavily focusing on gear, and so my anomaly units are just currently stronger at this point. I need to just farm more gear for my Zhuan to make her stronger.
Using echoes to disrupt the Carnival.
But I think that'll happen with Astra when she comes out, since she's going to be either as well.
Enemies within are far more deadly than those without.
You can spray enemies with more deadly than without.
Their schemes won't prevail. I will not sit idly by and watch them ruin the long-awaited Carnival. we're done here. Let the guards take care of the rest. So, Miss Zani mentioned you heard the Sentinel's oracle when you met the Vitrium dancer.
Yeah, we're probably the boss or the leader of them.
Close enough.
They all basically call him like the leader or something, like the first one Zhu did.
The seasoned artisans in our family restored the Vitrium dancer you retrieved and discovered something fascinating in its records.
Yeah, Ellen damaged threefold. Yeah, I haven't ever tried Ellen, except when the story has you use her. So I never really learned how to use her well, because she had like a unique way to play. And I'll never get her, probably, just because Miyabi just feels so good as my ice. Like, I'm not going to probably get another ice DPS for a while.
Start small to build big.
I'm just wondering what the next Void Hunter is going to be. Because they're like my favorite. Like, Hoyoverse loves their Archons, their Emanators, and Herschel, or the Herschels, and then now Void Hunters and ZZZ.
Can you keep up?
And I think that pretty much that's the direction I'm going. Is my main damage dealers are going to be those as they come out, and then everybody else is just going to be supports that I get. Because right now my M2 Miyabi is going to be able to carry me on anything by herself. Like, my Shiyu defense, I just bring in another team. They can struggle on the first fight. It doesn't matter. My Miyabi is going to wreck the second one within seconds.
Here we are. The true splendors of Montelli's heritage.
Are these all echoes in the cases?
Yes. And no.
Echoes.
They are echoes, but also the promise of Rinascita's future. And above all, freedom. Rinascita may be a fledgling country, but it boasts centuries of history. Its foray into the wider world, however, only began a few years ago. Don't you find it peculiar? Rinascita, the land of echoes, leads the world in echo technology, yet stands so insular and unadventurous. What do you suppose is behind all this?
The echoes themselves.
They have special echoes there or something?
Rinascita's common echoes are bound to Genesis Nexus, making
You can't leave them. You got fortunate by getting Lycon early, and then Ellen. Yeah, I didn't get Lycon in the beginning, and I didn't want to reroll. So, yeah, I got Kalita in the beginning. And so, it made Ellen an easy skip and Gion the one to go with.
The Montelli family has invested in reserved terminals. It's not about short-term benefits.
The last one I need now is Rina, which I'm going to use my guarantee to get, because she'll pair really well with my Miyabi Yanagi. Because the one problem I have with Sukaku is he's on the field too long for my Miyabi team.
But you see their real objective, don't you?
Keep Rinascita isolated to shape.
Isolated so they can shape its entire narrative.
Yep.
And the Phasalia family has covertly aligned with the Order, aiming to crush our efforts and therefore the prospect of reserved terminals. They've even gone so far.
I've got a copy of her engine and Lycon's engine now. Because I lost, on Miyabi's weapon, I lost the 75-25. I like that. Whoever controls the echoes controls Rinascita. Yeah, they really are going with the Italian-Roman theme here.
When the Montelli family was nothing more than a third-rate house ridiculed for its adventurous spirit. They ventured out to sea for trades and got their hands on terminals of the most basic model. From there, they've been tirelessly collecting echoes and advancing the technology. Brick by brick, they built this enterprise that you see today. You're probably wondering how this relates to the Vitrium dancer. Well, the one that came to you at the Carnival rehearsal is among our family's earliest echoes.
All you need to do is 3 swings. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I do. I come in, do the special, and I pretty much, I think, leave them right after that, though. I don't do any more than that. But my thing is, I just want Miyabi on the field pretty much 24/7. Like, I bring in Yanagi for like 2 seconds as well. I just bring her in, hit a disorder, switch back.
So, you're saying...
This is no coincidence. I can only assume it was the design of Sentinel Imperator.
What do you say about the Imperator here?
Here are some files about the Vitrium Dancer. Perhaps they can offer you some insights.
Well, he corrupted it to, like, talk to him in the beginning here. Very few people, including those within the Montelli family, know when the Vitrium Dancer first appeared, even though these unrestrictive, unremarkable echoes have long served the family. Thus remains easily overlooked in that no two dancers are alike. Knowledge gleaned from them. Holy crap, how much is there? Once tacit discord frequencies, they appear in stained glass, aren't alongside general depiction of the order's religion. Or buff makes it worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, I could see in situations where I had a boss that's got a lot of health. Right now, Miyabi's just killing things too quickly for me. It's like, literally, it's like 10-15 seconds on even like the hardest Shio defense right now. At least that's what it feels like. So it's just pop in Yanagi to get her stacks back up, switch back, and then I just use her one big attack again, and she just wrecks the field. Like, she doesn't even need the buffs. But I'm guessing the content's going to get harder from here on, so it'll be nice, especially when she has to fight stuff that is not weak to ice. Because right now I think it's like all ice weakness in Shio defense. So once they're not ice weak, because she's going to be my generic, kind of how Akron was my generic can kill anything in HSR. She's my generic. Whatever side I don't have a counter for, she's going to be on that side.
I trust you've read the files. The original tacit discord for the Vitrium Dancer emerged from the frequencies of shattered stained glass in the tower ruins, a place forbidden by decree of the Order. Before the Codex era, those stained glass windows were used to depict the tales of the Sentinel. Out of all of the echoes, they chose the Vitrium Dancer to deliver their message. Because...
Will lead me to the Sentinel. All the echoes I chose are... I don't know, the Sentinel?
My thoughts exactly. The Order's secrets must somehow be connected to the Sentinel's fate. The Montellis have long pursued the buried secrets of Rinascita. The Order's tampering with the Codex, and the mysterious erasure of the Age of Ignorance and the Age of Conflict from our history.
See, how's
Anything can break the chains around Rinascita and grant freedom to all. It must be the truth. And the quest for this truth is also part of our endeavor to restore connection with the wider world. Well, that's all I have to offer. Did you want to visit the ruins? Though I'm not sure what there is to uncover.
Yep. Let's go.
In that case, I'll accompany you. The family will take care of everything else.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Can you keep up?
She defense critical nodes always have a fire or physical weak unit that I just can't rank beat them on. It's painful. Oh, see, I have Jane Doe and Bernice, and they do fine on it. for me on those ones. Now, if I didn't have like a counter to it, I would bring Ryabi to it. I think I have pretty much every element covered now, though. I have Other with Zuyon, Bernice for fire, Jane Doe for physical, Yanagi for lightning, and Miyabi for ice.
Yes, we set a bait the traitors.
But I mean, I would say I'm weaker on the either side just because I haven't really invested heavily into Zuyon yet.
Of course not. I saw a squad of security guards charging into the vault. Did anything happen in there? Wait, no, never mind. Best I don't know. Anyway, it's all sorted now, yes?
Yes. Now you can take a break. I've spoken with Miss...
Oh, I don't really mind. My pay already came through. But vacation is always a bonus. Thank you. These adventures beat office
Complete. We're opposites.
What? Is
I think we just have opposite investments currently on our teams.
Could be a backup plan from the traitors. Shall we see what delights they've cooked up for us?
Big thing is, I need to see what's coming after the next patch, because Astra's M2 is looking really, really good as well. And just having an absolute broken support unit that can work in any team will be just all around good.
Lady Carlotta, we have a situation. The Guardian Echoes deployed outside the main entrance have gone rogue for unknown reasons. We've initiated Security Protocol 4, evacuating civilians and non-combat staff. Our security teams nearby are trying to suppress the echoes, but...
We are short-handed. Even the bank staff have been whisked away to the Carnival.
Yes, Mom. If possible, could you authorize access to the Vault's Echo Collection?
That won't be necessary. I'll address this personally.
We'll go kill them ourselves.
But your safety?
Don't worry. I've got her back. I'm with the bank's security team, and I've handled my fair share of these emergencies.
Yeah, I need to get Rena, because from what I've seen on Rena, is she's a in and out. She's like Verena in this game. You literally come in, you put out her buff, and you immediately leave with her, and she works really well with the Yanagi, Yanagi side of things. But I don't have her yet. I'll be getting her on the guarantee, and after that, I'll be taking a look at her.
Thank you both. Now, let the show begin.
I do want to start, now that I have Miyabi and all that, I'm going to start doing videos on units as they come out, just to try and kind of dip my toes in ZZZ and see if I can get kind of an audience there. I've gotten a little bit in HSR, and I'm going to start doing that as well for 3.0 HSR release. Hopefully get some Hoyoverse viewers for the next big Hoyoverse game whenever it comes out. That one's looking like it's going to be like an Animal Crossing type game though, but that's just based on leaks. No one's actually seen any actual footage yet. Alright, another boss fight.
Make it quick and clean.
I think we've already fought. I think I fought this thing already in that one area.
Quickly and swiftly. Surrender. Still recognize me?
Hit him with that. Oops.
I'm fine. Logan in war with time.
Hit this up. This guy's hard to dodge.
My compliments. Brilliant lights the way. Still recognize me?
Man, she's hitting so hard against this guy. I think next in this update will be a good one to cover since 1.5 is a nice big wrap up. Yeah, that's kind of the way I was feeling with it. I didn't really know if Zenless was going to be a game I wanted to do. I wanted to really see how Miyabi shaped up. before I really wanted to invest too heavily into it. But yeah, 1.4 really made the game so much better. And it's just not Miyabi 2, but the gameplay feels a lot better as well overall, without having to deal with those TVs everywhere. That was so annoying. But and then I'm waiting to see when we get to the the idols, because they look like unique characters as well that they've kind of leaked. They haven't leaked. I think there's been images of them within the story, but it looks like they'll be pretty cool as well. I'm wondering if they'll have, because it sounds like one of the idols is going to be either anomaly in the game as well. I think that's the lead in after this next one is going to be the idol faction. But we'll kind of have to see. I think Hoyo's actually done pretty good on clamping down on leaks. Because realistically, the only things I really see are like the next patches now from the people in the betas.
There's more to this attack than it seems.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to completely disappear. But it's going to be more optional, it seems like. There'll be ways to not do it. Meaning they'll have it, but there'll be ways that you can do something else instead. Is what it feels like.
Some hidden truth about the Order the Sentinel is leading us towards. The traitors must be watching us, knowing truth is on the verge of revelation. I have a feeling that whatever's coming next will not be easy.
We're gonna kick their butts anyway.
A wing ray. Let's hitch a ride, shall we?
Did it change my team order? Oh, it's because when I was in, I had to pick my order in that other area. Yeah, because this is my new team order now. Oh, did I not save it? Because I want to start with her. Now. I mean, it really doesn't matter since you just can swap super easy in this game. Here we go. Anything is there is stamina on the flight, which kind of sucks. When I stand... Oh no, wait, that isn't stamina. Oh, what is that? Yeah, once that runs out, it drops you. Well, here's a puzzle we can knock out fairly quick, maybe? What do we have to do here? Oh no, these are just the things you break.
Can you keep up?
Nothing really in them. Oh, this is just one of those things where you just absorb these little balls. Okay. Oh, wait, was that a mimic?
Still recognize me? You will yield.
Now, does that count as something, though, on the map? When you look at the map. So where are we? We're just north of this. That's so hard to tell without the area covered right now. We have her there. No, it doesn't look like this is something on the map. It was just an enemy we fought. Okay, so I'm not having to mark anything. Where is the main one anyway? Oh, we're probably heading towards it right now.
We're nearly there. That's the tower ruins. This is where my family first found the Vitrium dancer. What do you see in the shattered stained glass?
Heads got blown off.
This seems to chronicle a legend of the Sentinel, and the tale of how the first Primus founded the Order. I've learned of this history before, but many details have faded over time. Well, art investment is one of our family's key ventures, so I've naturally picked up a thing or two along the way. There's a stone tablet over there. It might offer some...
Let's take a look. One by past time bears a description of the ancient Rinascita language. Oh. From the holy wounds spread the curse of the dark tide, through woe of Rinascita yet endure, shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden crowned with the golden laurel shall commune with the divinity. Thus becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woe shall end. Then the divinity shall return to its true form, and Rinascita under its glorious paradise free of suffering.
This ancient stone tablet bears inscriptions in the ancient which translate roughly to once whole. The divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy on this day shall I depart. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity. Thus she becomes the prophesied enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woes shall end. It seems to be some sort of prophecy.
But the enlightened one's the main bad guy.
Both the stone tablet and the stained glass to unravel the secrets. These ancient relics that spawn tacit discords often carry... Let's use the terminal sensor to reconstruct their frequencies.
Where do we... Oh.
The frequencies of the...
Use levitator to collect the stained glass piece. Place it in the missing parts of the stained glass. Glow and pair to complete fit. A red glow. Okay, it doesn't fit.
Now we only need to assemble them onto the stained glass. The last step to uncover the secrets.
Oh, there we go.
This one shows a man in Primus attire, wielding a lantern-shaped relic to dispel shadows and the monsters within.
Where's the last? Oh, there's the last pieces.
This seems to depict the people of Rinascita torn into two warring factions. The last one seems to depict the moment a girl communes with the divinity of Rinascita. It's done. Now, let's see. Looks like these stained glass images recount a
It's
tale
like
of divinity.
Phoebe.
Wait,
What is it?
it's just the content is rather together with the inscriptions on the tablet, it should be... In the earliest days of Rinascita, there were two divinities. One rules the sky and the other the seas, eternally at odds with each other. Amidst the turmoil they wrought, Rinascita evolved. In those times of legend, people waged war over their disparate fates. All this was ended by an unprecedented TD outbreak. The Dark Tide, so was it known,
Dun dun dun.
ravaged a great part of Rinascita. After the Dark Tide, Napoli, the first Primus, restored civilization from the ashes. He founded the Order to guide the broken Laguna. Yet, not long after, he went to be with the divinity. On his deathbed, he spoke to the believers. Once whole, the divinity was rent by warring creeds. From their holy wounds sprang the curse of Dark Tide. Though the woes of Rinascita yet endure, the shattered divinity hath chosen their herald. On the grandest of days, the maiden, crowned with golden laurel, shall commune with the divinity.
So is she gonna be the magistrate?
Enlightened one, through whom Rinascita's woes shall end. Then, the divinity shall return to its true form, and Rinascita, under its glory, shall be a paradise, free of suffering. Rinascita has two divinities. I've never heard of such a thing. The Montelli family archives hold many documents on Rinascita's past, yet none mentioned two divinities. In Ragusa, the common belief has always been that Sentinel Imperator is the only divinity of Rinascita. But if the images on the stained glass window were fabricated, why would the Order deface them and declare this tower forbidden?
There's only one explanation. These are not fabrications, but buried truth.
If this is indeed
The church hiding things.
we must leave
Typical.
here immediately. North of this tower is an island. It should be beyond their reach. Once we get there, you will discover another truth the Order...
Watch out!
Alright. The Order's gone crazy.
Interesting. They're here even faster than I anticipated. Apparently, the Order believes the images on the stained glass to be real. They wouldn't even hesitate to break their facade of neutrality, just to ensure we don't take the secrets out alive. Loading.
Wreck these fools.
Modulation. Diminish. Instantly. Infra. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. A new technique. Huh? Capture the spark. My compliments. You will yield. Glory demands more.
And we'll just snipe the crap out of this guy. Oh, the crit!
Ramming won't save. A new era awaits.
Ooh, those crits are so nice. I just need to get more crit rate on her.
Keep it safe. I'll handle the rest.
This is what I just did with her. Except not that many enemies.
Speak. Who gave you the order?
Dun dun.
Look at what you've done. Distorting history. Usurping the Sentinel's authority and colluding. Who are your accomplices? The Fraxidus, the Phisalias, and even some of the Montellis. Am I right?
She's just gonna shoot him.
I'm afraid I don't understand, Miss Carlotta. It seems you too are lost to madness and hallucination. If you find yourself confused and desire the Sentinel's guidance, well, I would gladly arrange a personal pilgrim's sail for you.
Ah. So this is how you treat those truth seekers? Banish them in the name of pilgrimage?
Please, lower your weapon. There is still room for discussion, is there not, Miss Carlotta?
Uh-oh. Yeah, you've been playing for 3 hours. Please don't forget to take a break. What the heck is that? They give me a warning. It's only been 2 hours of streaming, so I actually haven't been playing for no 3 hours.
Stand down. Enough blood has been shed today. Imperator would not revel in senseless sacrifice. The pilgrim's sail is for the transgressors to seek rebirth, not for you to threaten our friends. Repent for your reckless words.
Forgive me, Brother Alessio.
Ah, honored guest. You have been misinformed, as the truth is not what it seems. My Lord Fenrico has arranged your audience with the Sentinel. Why not hear the Sentinel's wisdom for yourself?
Of course. If Lord Fenrico is the true enlightened one.
He's a traitor.
However, the prophecy speaks of a maiden as the enlightened one.
I'm gonna guess it's Phoebe. Because she looks like her.
As the enlightened one. So he can seize the Sentinel's power and rule Raguna.
Oh, you stubborn people of little faith. You've surely been tempted by evil and swallowed its lies. Lord Fenrico is the undeniable enlightened one and will guide us all. Well, I see no point in debating doctrine with you. Let's move on to a more concrete subject.
What is more important?
Is it profit or bloodline?
How? That's Uncle Capello's pendant. What did you do to him?
Good question. What did we do indeed? Quite a faithful one he was. Wouldn't hand over this pendant, the emblem of his faith. But we managed to persuade him. Whether he should be deemed faithful now depends entirely on your actions. And you know what will become of him if we decide his devotion is weak and unworthy.
Or take the whole church down.
My actions. What do you want me to do?
Raise your weapon, faithful Carlotta. Choose wisely now. Where shall you aim? Whose heart will taste your bullet?
Uh-oh. Yeah, tell him to try and shoot my character.
Good. You are a smart one, Miss Carlotta.
Carlotta?
I'm sorry. Even though the time we shared was very memorable.
Excellent. It appears you've made the right choice.
She's tricking him.
Dragon-Hazy would. Honoring blood and faith alike. Pull the trigger. End this transgressor's life. The Sentinel shall host a supreme banquet for you in the high heavens.
Farewell. And may you meet your friends.
Oh, she's gonna miss on purpose? Is he gonna fake his death? Oh, she shot it around him.
You've disappointed me, Miss Carlotta.
There's a saying in Raguna. Even the finest bullet can miss. It was only a mistake.
So be it. I shouldn't question your faith over such a mishap. It is, after all, insignificant in the grand scheme of the divinity. Let us bear witness to the moment divine wrath descends from the heavens.
That was close. I really thought the bullet was coming for us. So, was it all part of your plan?
We were improvising.
Then you two sure have great chemistry.
Alright.
Anyway, those bad guys are still after us. So let's get out of here. Didn't Carlotta say something about an island up north? Let's go check it out.
Quickly and swiftly. Still recognize me? Glory demands more.
Kill the echoes.
In the name of the Montellis. Is that it?
And garbage. I wish I could mark them as trash right here. Maybe you can and I'm not seeing it. But so many bad echoes that you get.
Leave it to me.
Alright, so, oh, we never got that one. Yeah, we can get it later. There's a couple that are close enough. Yeah, actually, we can. Alright, we've got one right next to where we need to go. Let's just get that one out of the way so we can see the whole map there. I don't like it being black.
Lighter than a dove. Quickly and swiftly.
And a chest here.
Still recognize me? You will yield. Surrender.
Oh, another mimic. Mix get annoying.
Can you keep up?
Okay, yeah, we can just follow this road and we should get to it.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Oh, what in the world are you doing, game?
Quickly and swiftly. Take this.
Wreck 'em.
Glory demands more. Still recognize me? Masterpiece complete.
Garbage echoes.
Can you keep up?
Climb up here. There it is. I'm about to get some more to drink here in a second. And this sucky of cutting off caffeine and sugar is really getting me. I've gone 3-4 days now without any, so should be almost over the addiction. Yeah, I can get that other small one later. I don't care about that one. The big one is just getting the map uncovered.
Can you keep up? Wait, heads up! Something huge is coming at us.
Oh my goodness. It's only let me walk. Oh crap. I gotta use the echo. Come on, dragon. Much for the attacks. Oh my goodness. Oh, I screwed that one up. I jumped off. Yeah, I do not like playing as MC. I don't like his kit that much. Never really played it too much either to get good with it. Ooh, Abby getting wrecked. After he wrecked the Thenodian the one time in the beginning of the game. Couldn't do anything against this. Oh, this is the other character. I think this is the next character on the next banner. I am skipping her. But I'm pretty sure she's on the next banner, if I remember.
Don't be scared. Harrow is just saying hi. She seems to fancy you. I'm not exactly one for formal introductions, Pero. I know this isn't the first time seeing them.
Hmm? Was she on that boat?
Hello, I'm Ochia.
She was in the box.
Ship. I was...
Yeah, okay, I remember.
This is Pero, the actual owner of the box. Pero takes good care of me and lets me hang out in it all the time.
Oh. Got a question on the Discord. I'm just asking something on there. Because I still haven't jumped on in Girls Frontline my alt for our second guild. I need to do that to help make sure they stay in that top 100 tonight.
Anyway, what brings you to this beach? It's not exactly a place for a stroll. So you were attacked by that dragon and fell off the bridge.
Oh, yeah, okay. So yeah, you got that. But where are you at in the top 100? Because I can make another alt. Because I see you recruited one more person, but I can get my alt and also jump on another alt to try and get in there as well. Hey Victor, how's it going? Right now, just kind of moving through Wuthering Waves and talking with Blade and others on the other gacha games we've been playing. And if you don't play Wuthering Waves, I mean, this game is they've improved it dramatically in 2.0, and I'm really actually liking the new character. But the storytelling is pretty good as well with it. I definitely like the Italian atmosphere versus the original games, like more Chinese one.
I can still sense Abby's frequency.
Yeah, because if you are gonna make it in the final one, then I might not need to jump on it. But it might help you because I can get you probably another 4,800 if I can make another alt real quick. It takes a bit of time now. It takes like 40 to 50 minutes to build a level 20.
Why didn't it work?
Come out. What trigger came out? Something it could observe, but then why didn't it work? Okay, yeah. Because he did. Because Abby did that to the Thenodian in the first one.
Long ago,
This place was a sacred spot for the Order's pilgrims. Then, the dark tide hit, and all those reverberations left behind twisted things up. The remnant clouds from the Sea of Clouds drew hordes of tacit discords here. Now, their whispers fill the air, turning this once holy place of pilgrimage.
Used to play it, but the Octonation got worse. I mean, Octonation feels fine to me. I mean, maybe it's a phone. Is it a phone? Were you playing on phone? I couldn't imagine playing an action game like this on the phone unless it was temporarily, like I was on the road. But it's been nothing but perfect for me. And they've definitely made a lot of improvements. If you wanted to come back to it, now's the perfect time to do it.
Grows by feeding on the others.
And if you picked up Zenji, or the Glasses Girl, basically, she's the best companion to the new unit as well. The Tetchgird feeding on the others.
Pick you up like Miss Carlotta planned, but things went sideways. The truth Miss Carlotta wants to show you lies somewhere on the Isle. But this is not the best place to talk. The mist is thickening, and rain is coming. The mist is dangerous here. It traps reverberations, and when it collects enough, they quickly form into tacit discords. The captain, Brant, he went into the mist to rescue people, but he hasn't returned.
Uh-oh. We know he has to, because he's a character you'll be able to recruit in the future. Oh, let me just message.
I plan to go find him. Once I'm in the mist, my frequency will draw the creepies and crawlies away, so you'll be safer here.
Oh, you're on PC, but I heard they made several improvements, so they're contemplating deleting some games to make... Oh, you don't have room at. Girls Frontline 2 yesterday was scrambling for guides, happened to stumble across some of your videos. Oh yeah, Girls Frontline is great. It's like my new main game, and it's probably going to be my main one for a while. And so I'm trying to cover it as much as I can. I'll be covering every unit as they come out. It's definitely the one that I've invested the most time into, kind of looking at future units as well.
One shot and I'll send the tacit discords packing.
The only thing though is that since you just started, you missed out on Suomi, but based on what we've seen on leaks, Suomi should be rerunning potentially in 3 patches, it looks like. You'll definitely want to pick her up when she comes back. But we'll be getting Senarusi in 2 patches, which will be a good enough sustain anyway.
Use it to protect yourself. Our troop will bring you to our base soon and tell you the truth we've uncovered. I'll join you once I find Brant.
Yeah, my character wants to see the truth himself.
But the mist is dangerous. Alright, fine. It's better you see it for yourself. I'll be glad you don't have to fend for yourself alone. See that lighthouse? It's the only safe place in the mist. We'll head there. Once we find him.
They're talking to my character, and it's like he didn't kill that Thermodian in the beginning of the game. The very beginning. Oh, we're on Act 3.
The area up ahead is where the sea.
Oh, what the heck is that I just got?
Try to avoid the dark phantoms in the mist. They could turn.
Yeah, Suomi is not a standard, but I mean you can get Sabrina and she will be good enough, kind of help you with tanking, and then Cinerusi will be coming out, and then you can use like the free unit Cheetah and was it Kesnia to kind of cover your healing for now. I mean, the content's easy enough. Suomi just makes it a lot easier to auto a lot of stuff that you normally probably wouldn't be able to auto without her giving you massive shields. But you can easily beat everything manually. Oh crap. Oh, we can test out the new unit here? Let's try her out, because she's the next unit. I do like all the lowly characters in this game do a Naruto run. It's just like, okay. Oh, it's more of these things. Oh, we actually need to open them for the story here. Alright. Doesn't feel as good as Carlita, but decent damage. Big AoE. So Carlita's more of the single target while she's doing massive AoE.
Disrupting our frequencies.
Using Sabrina at the moment, but the event challenge stages put her in her place. Yeah, it's definitely going to be challenging. I mean, if you just started though, you're not that high of a level, so it's going to be a little bit harder. I mean, because the first event was pretty hard initially, but as you gained levels, it was pretty easy. But just push through it what you can. I mean, you know, eventually, I would suggest using the extra 20 crystal, or get the extra energy for the first initial 20 crystals, because they'll help out quite a bit. And then I don't know if you're on my Discord or not, but we got a lot of people that can help you out on there as well. Like 99% of my Discord are people for Girls Frontline right now.
I can help with that. See, fighting here is a bad idea. Let's just try to avoid any threats for now.
Are we able to go up in here now? Is it just gonna let us sneak around it? That's kind of stupid. Oh wait, I forgot this is the whole butterfly thing, isn't it? So we take this down to that one. Oh no, we take it to one of these. Okay, that's right. It's been a while since I've had to do one of these puzzles.
Don't worry. They're just reverberations. Potential tacit discords in the making.
Alright.
Them are actually our friends.
Let's go ahead and follow them.
Find a way out.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it in my description for this video, but I put it in most of my videos. Ready to fight this dragon. mean, someone did tell me the story is really long, so I'm not sure how far I am actually into it. I probably should. How many acts are there? We're on Act 3.
Did it lead us this way because it sensed the dragon?
Put down auto here while I look it up.
Phantoms are sensitive to frequencies, so navigating the mist is second nature for them.
The game isn't over. Here, come quickly.
Here's a quest list.
I figured out what they're doing. We'll be out of the mist soon.
Or are these just side quests? Into several acts and regions, but the specific number of acts, at least 3. Oh, this is coming up to it. Whatever. We'll just keep pushing. I might have to take a quick break here to go to the bathroom real quick, though, and refill my water bottle. But it should be good for now. Has there been any new elements after Havoc for Rover? I don't believe so. I did get something though.
I will be there for everyone.
Oh. No, they just okay, so I did just get a next one. So they're starting to give us his next things here. Because we'd only gotten 3. So I guess they're upgrading Havoc now. I never use them, so I'm pretty sure isn't this next character here, isn't she Havoc? Yeah, she's a Havoc. She's the next unit coming up. How do I actually look at her? Or is it? Imagine it's at least, because I think she feels like she's going to be a big AoE person. Although this game's pretty hard to cut. Like, they're very wordy on the skills on this game. It's really hard to understand what the characters do. Until I really just get my hands on them and get to play with them. But I'm probably not pulling on her anyway. I kind of want to save up for whoever's going to be the big... Like, whoever's going to be, like, the main person that, like, uses the Sentinel Imperator in this, if they have one. Kind of like Genshi. Okay, this not being able to climb kind of sucks. But... This character is fun. This is not a released character yet. They just gave it to me. This is trial use right now. I don't actually have her. She's gonna be on the next. She's on the next banner. Okay, it wants me to search over there, but. Maybe I went the wrong way. Oh, wait. I didn't see. Okay, so these torches were leading us somewhere.
We'll improvise.
Are you talking about this one? Yeah, she's the new 5-star. So they're both 5 stars. So I was thinking you were talking about the dupes for some reason. No, yeah, she's a 5-star and she's a 5-star, I believe. She's just gonna be the next banner. She's the current banner right now. So she's right here. And what's nice is she pairs extremely well, and there's a reason they're rerunning her. But she pairs really well with her because she's a glacial. She's heavy skill use, and she's glacial. So same element. She takes advantage of all of the buffs she gives. Kind of makes me debate on if I should pull for her weapon, but I just used Yinlin's on her. Which actually, do I have Yinlin's currently on her? I forget to switch it on her. So, holy crap, I've been using her without the rectifier. I mean, okay. She's been kind of super weak for me right now. No wonder why she hasn't been doing much damage. But Yinlin's is good enough on her that I've never decided to pull over hers. Because she's just there to amplify the other person's damage anyway. Okay, where am I going here? Oh, here we go. And right now I'm just using her since she's trial, getting the feel over her, but I'm almost certainly not going to pull over her.
We'll improvise. I'll warm up the crowd.
She's really good at AoE, I can feel that, but other than that, oh, the Zanny, the other one? No, she's gonna be a 5-star as well. I don't know when she's releasing though. Her kit and all that hasn't been revealed yet. But she's one that I know a lot of people want to pull for just for looks alone. But she's gonna be a 5-star from what I understand.
I'll always find you, but maybe don't do this again next time.
Why? Isn't this your favorite game? I wanted to play with you.
I know, but as your friend, I worry about your safety.
My friend? Excuse me. Are you Rochia's friend? Ah, how wonderful. You're not alone.
We're all friends.
Yes, I have friends now.
All is well.
Fly to the high heavens. We are born free, and our souls will soar even in death. Golden phantoms are reverberations, mixed with the frequencies left behind by people who've passed away. When
Who's
someone
this
dies,
one?
the reverberations linger. Usually, they merge into the same cacophony of frequencies that spawns tacit discords. But sometimes, a trace of their final will remains, and the mist shapes this into phantoms. This lingering will helps the phantoms resist becoming tacit discords and instead guide the lost through the mist. If the mist clears, they'll vanish. If the mist lingers, their fate is sealed. It will only be a matter of time before they merge with other reverberations and become tacit discords.
So we need to get rid of the mist.
Their final frequencies tend to cling to certain objects, like this Lucianite here. I collect them as proof that they once lived. Otherwise, the dragon will devour every last trace of their frequency. The mist is thinning. That stranded ship ahead looks like...
Dun dun dun. Ghost ship. Got oil all over the ground here.
The Pilgrim Sail. Why is it here?
In Raguna, those who break the law are sent to the Order Tribunal for sentencing. Those who violate the sacred doctrines are branded as fools and sent away on the Pilgrim's Sail. It's said that when the first dark tide ravaged Rinascita, the first Primus followed the currents on a rickety boat and met the Sentinel in person. That's where the Pilgrim's Sail tradition came from. Now the fools retrace the Primus's journey, reflecting on their mistakes along the way. There's a strong undercurrent around this isle, likely caused by that first dark tide. It drags all Pilgrim sails here unless the ship's course is altered.
Wow. Yeah.
No reverberations on the ship, nor in the mist. The people must have escaped. But with the mist this thick, we need to stay on guard. This way. Head to the lighthouse. I hear the sounds of fighting. Watch out.
Let's go kill them. Kill them all.
Looks like our brief intermission is over. Time to let us go after moments on stage. Come on then. Let the flames of battle ignite.
That's the other guy fighting.
Wait, is that Brand?
Only Brand would call them ghosts with that kind of feeling. It must be him. I can't tell where he is in the mist. Anyway, let's deal with the trouble here first before we go look for him.
Alright. This is another guy we'll be able to pull in the future, but I don't think I'll be pulling him either. Unless his kit's really good.
Watch your back.
A marvelous shot. You've earned your stripes, first mate.
You're welcome. But if you tilted your head just 10 centimeters to the left, it wouldn't have been the Discord's head that got popped. It'd be yours.
Not on your watch. Besides, fortune always smiles on me. And we've crossed paths with the rover again. Can't get luckier than that.
We shouldn't have let him get caught up in this mess. He was worried about us and insisted on coming.
Is that so? Then our gratitude to you is even greater for your timely aid. To find the brightest truth, one must delve into the deepest shadows. Such bravery deserves to be hailed, my friend.
Where is everyone on the Pilgrim's Sail?
I was patrolling the coast earlier when I saw their ship drifting into the mist. Time was against us, so I departed alone without alerting the crew.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid. You're safe with us. You've got some skill, you know, holding your own for so long in a trial against the Tacit Discords.
Trial? I don't buy into the Order's nonsense. I've worked
Bunch of crazy people.
and stayed true to the Order's teachings about forsaking earthly pleasures for divine favor. And what do I get in return? Heavier taxes.
Oh, that's
Pirates ransomed
bad.
my merchant fleet, leaving me with
Typical.
nothing. I turned to the Order for help. They said it was a divine trial and left me to rot. I stood before the Sentinel statue, asking if my suffering was really their will. But why should I wait for peace in the afterlife when I could be living for today? How is that a crime? As for salvation, I don't believe in it, and I certainly don't need it.
Here's a proposal. How about joining our troop?
Ooh.
We are wanderers,
Itchy throat here.
Or perhaps you're more familiar with the name, the Troop of Fools?
The Troop of Fools? Could it be?
Yes, we are, like you, by the Order's decree, marked as fools.
Fools on the Pilgrim Sail often meet their demise in a storm, or they're swallowed by the waves.
Okay, so that makes sense with them now.
They do survive.
So they recruit those people.
Thirst and the unforgiving wrath of nature. Maybe it's luck that brought you here so swiftly. And unharmed at that. Look around. This is all that remains of the Pilgrim's Sail. This is always their final destination. Where the fools meet their end.
Yes, the pilgrimage is nothing but a banishment in disguise. The path to salvation they speak of doesn't exist.
Otherwise, how could this once sacred place now look like such a hellish wasteland?
Wait. Sacred place? No wonder the others were talking about it on the ship. They believed the Order's promise that prayers at the sacrificial arena would grant them forgiveness. They must be heading up the mountain now.
I didn't expect their faith to lead them that far.
If only they knew it was just one of the Order's lies.
Captain! First mate! We're here to help!
More hands make light work. I called in some help to escort him back to the base once the mist cleared.
Ah, the first mate's foresight is unmatched. Then the three of us can head up the mountain. But beware, my friend. By the end of this pilgrimage, you will witness the Order's cruelest deceit. The dangers ahead will only intensify.
Let's go and kick some butt.
Please, save them. I hope it's not too late.
Don't worry. There's more to our troop than you think. This wing ray can fly us up the mountain. You two go first. You'll find I'm very...
All right then. All hands, prepare to ascend.
Flying up high.
Gently does it.
Aren't we... This is like the last area, isn't it? Or is that?
Tacit discords incoming. Stay alert, everyone.
Just kick all their butts. Alright, another spawn point. This is... okay. Yeah, okay, that was the area that I couldn't get to before. It looks like they have another section here. Looks like we're about to fight a boss, the dragon. Because I've been over here when I was trying to get to this island and it would not let me get up here.
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way. Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! The world is our stage!
Run! There he is.
have mercy on me.
Stupid person.
Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course, but with all due respect,
We'll go and wreck them.
one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
Let's get him.
What you've done, dragon of dirge. We'll improvise.
My compliments. The stage is set.
Wreck them.
Still recognize me? Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Leave it to me. War with time.
Alright, knocked him down. Hey look, she's actually doing decent damage now.
A new technique. Artem Field. My compliments. Take this.
That was too easy.
Seriously? You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency.
He's still there.
Seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
Getting weaker.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Feeling bad for them?
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite. Illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
They're controlling it.
Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings.
Gone crazy.
Including
in time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well. So you know them too. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met. After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep.
Fraxidus going, get going. I still don't know how we're gonna end up recruiting the members of them then.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well. They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who cling the laurel may be...
At first we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base,
Alright.
you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
No rest. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. It should take me 2 seconds and then refill my water, so be like a minute or two, but I will be right back. I'll just put myself on mute for a second. back. Make sure nothing went crazy here. Alright. Let's see. Okay, everything's still running good. Alright. Now, I don't know, I'm gonna probably have to eat here like in 30 minutes to an hour, so I might just take a break. And then I might try and actually stream something else later tonight, we'll see. Or I might just continue with this. But I'll probably have to kind of burn some of the stamina in my other games. Just to make sure. And make sure all my dailies are done. Maybe knock out some of my weeklies in the other games as well. Hey JJ, DJ Coolmaster, how's it going?
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our...
It's nice to see some people getting on the Twitch. Need to get my Twitch built up. Get back to running that. I mean, I think I'm just going to start doing the restream for both of them from now on. It seems to work pretty smoothly, and it mixes both the chats up, so I can see who it's coming from. I could even said I could like stream it on even more than YouTube and Twitch, but I don't know if I'd want to do the other platforms. I don't even know anything about them. Legion, allow me to present to you Sanctuary Heaven for all the surviving fools.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up.
Bit under the weather, so I'm stuck in my room playing some modded CK3. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've played it. I need to get back into CK3, but all the gacha games I've been playing have been taking like all my time up. Just having to constantly like it's if I'm not working on the gotchas, I'm making videos on them, or I'm having to do my real job because tax season is this is the busiest time for me. Our software, we're basically starting to deliver our software now, and so now we're kind of supporting it, and it's heavy all the way up through April 15th. I mean, it's always heavy, but it just gets worse and worse. But yeah, I seen that. I really want to try the new biggest one with the Byzantine Empire and all that. I just haven't had time because CK3 takes so much time. I'm just like, maybe I just let it keep adding content to it and then just be like CK2 where I just buy everything and then play it once it's like when they're done with it, like completely done making stuff for it.
Only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
One of the best they made. Yeah, I've looked at some videos on it. It definitely looks really good.
But under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want?
And don't they have like a mode now where you can play as a landless person?
Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true
Yeah, I definitely need to try it.
ragged tent into the finest theater.
See if it surpasses playing as... I really liked a Nomad in CK2, where you're just painting the map and just destroying everything with massive armies.
Are you Mr. Bardolino?
They have a special landless one to you. And as the landless, can't you become can you earn your way to land in it, or you just stay landless in that mode? I mean, I haven't watched enough on it to completely know how it works. But I definitely want to get back into it at some point.
Pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky, and then a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical...
What should I eat tonight? Okay.
What should I eat tonight? And they answered, the body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as... But why Laura's salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival. An unceasing stages sprang up on every corner of the city. Performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square.
There's a lot of talking in this.
Their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb, solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then she really did leave us.
They probably killed her in this.
The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves.
Shouldn't have patiently waiting for Project Caesar U8 or EU5 to come out. Oh yeah, I never played EU4 at all, or any of the others, but yeah, I need to get figuring out what other games I have coming up. And Riley, yeah, I've played WoWa. I've been playing it since the beginning. It's been I've just kind of had it as a side game that I'm just kind of keeping up with. I haven't heavily played it like min-maxing, but I have like all the characters in the beginning. I've played the original story and have had currency that I've stockpiled since I've been playing it. And then also, Riley, if you don't, I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube right now, so there's someone that's talking to me on Twitch as well, so it might seem a little confusing. But, because right now I have someone on YouTube and Twitch talking.
And it took a downpour to wash them all away. That Cloudcaster, adapted from a music...
But, I think I'm going to just do this from now on, because it'd be nice to be able to pick, because I want to eventually make Twitch the main one I go for. But YouTube's where all my subscribers and stuff are, so I'll always be streaming on there as well. And just kind of nudge people towards the Twitch direction at some point when I get bigger.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era. Facing down every obstacle with fire.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches...
The Order is corrupted, dude. A guy needs to learn that. Yeah, Twitch is bigger in the West. Yeah, I'll kind of have to see. I mean, I don't know where it's big, but I know it's the better one for streaming, just in general. At least That's the way I get or understand it to be. And a lot of people say YouTube's good for the VODs, Twitch is good for the streams. You ain't gonna make, like, people aren't gonna watch your VODs on Twitch. They'll watch them on YouTube, depending on what it is. But then on YouTube, you won't get as many viewers as you will on Twitch. In terms of once you get bigger. Like right now, I get a lot more on YouTube.
But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every...
That's the spirit, boy!
And they do a lot of yapping.
If I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinascita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn...
Alright, so they're talking. Let's go fight these people. Let's go attack the temple. Yeah, I need to look into those games. I didn't even recognize them coming out, but I hadn't been really keeping up on the news. Usually I find out about them like not long until before they actually getting ready to release. I've been mostly just in the gacha game news recently because they take up all my time currently. And it's pretty much all my YouTube's about currently. But I plan to potentially make a second YouTube channel that'll be for non-gacha games. Because I am getting to a point now where I don't think there's a big gacha game coming up that's going to take all my time up once I get Girls Frontline kind of settled on the end game here.
I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still...
What the heck is this guy doing flying with these balloons?
Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him.
Oh yeah, YouTube's better on the monetization side for the videos. Yeah, that's for sure. Twitch is actually better monetization for streaming though. I think what's his name? Penguin Zero or Moist Critical. He did a video on his, and now he makes a crap ton of money because he's massive. But he showed that Twitch paid way more in terms of the stream, but then his VOD on YouTube made a crap ton more when people watched his VODs. But that's as I get better too, because one thing I want to do with the streaming as well is get to the point where I can make my, like a lot of the bigger ones do, where I make my YouTube videos while I'm doing my stream. So I do the streaming, and maybe I'll look at a character with the people on stream, go over the character, what they have, and all their capabilities, and then after that I can just cut it into a VOD for YouTube versus having to do it completely separate. So I can do both at the same time.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability.
But yeah, he's kind of the one that gave me the idea to do the dual streaming, just to try and build up my Twitch a little bit.
We need to find a way to get him down, and fast.
And it's been working smooth. I haven't seen any issues.
Hera should have some useful items in her.
I just got to get stream elements and get all the, like, all the overlay stuff working. And I have the subscriber thing there, but
Some fluffy cloud cushions.
I know a lot of them in Twitch will add extra little things in there for the different levels and all that.
But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
But I'm not even monetized on Twitch yet. I'm like right there. I just need to actually now start streaming on it again to hit the streaming requirements again, because it's been so long. All right. What are we even doing with these people? We're just... Let's go get the teleporter over here. Oh, and Girls Frontline just reached Diagraph. Is that tier 6? Yeah, you have to fight 2 bosses. You have to have 2 teams for it. I do have a video on it when I beat them, if you want to go look at that. But the way I did it was I had my burn team on one side of things and then everything else that was good on the other side. Frolova banner win? Well, I mean, I think it's been leaked that she will be available at some point. But she's probably going to be one of the last banners, I'm going to guess, for this expansion. Or this area. But I'm pretty sure she is coming, is what they've said. But then again, they said Scar is coming forever ago. And we haven't seen him.
Can you keep up?
But yeah, I'll definitely be picking up Frolova whenever she comes out. She definitely looks pretty cool.
Ignored by all in my own power. Cloud car here. The resonance.
I mean, realistically, I could probably save up for her too, because I'm not really interested in many of the other characters. Carlotta is probably my favorite of them all, aesthetically. There are 2 more leaked characters that aren't dripped or present in the story yet.
Here it is. Careful. It's heavy.
I have not seen those 2. Are they on Reddit or anywhere? I haven't seen. The big character I want is whoever's going to be the lore-wise, like kind of how Genshi was the magistrate on the other one. I want whoever ends up being that person on this one. Because I'm going to guess someone's going to be the resonator of the Imperator in this one. That's not the actual guy that's currently in that position, because he's a traitor, it sounds like.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to sound.
Because they always like the overpowered lore-wise characters. Especially if they're overpowered in the game as well.
Alright, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along!
What in the world's going on? Shoot the balloons to rescue him. Why is he up there in the first place?
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me.
Oh, just a short description, no pic or anything? Okay. Oh, she's here.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty.
Hey Driss, how's it going? Yep, yeah, I've been playing it for like 3.5 hours now. The 2.0 is definitely really good. I mean, I'm gonna have to make a video on it probably tomorrow, just kind of going off of my thoughts on it, because it's pretty big change in kind of the feel of the whole game. And right, I expect one of them will be Zanny's partner banner and another one the Carthethia partner banner. You'll kind of have to see, because they might just be random one shots, kind of like how how you say Zenzi or Zenshi was. She just kind of came out of nowhere. I'm guessing those are what they're gonna end up being.
The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Where's Zanny? Zanny is not currently with the group in the story, at least right now. I think we sent her on vacation. We told her to go. I think she's gonna come back here soon, though.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Because she's gonna be the next banner. I'm skipping her for sure. I mean, I did blow all my pulls on Carlotta. But I am getting the hang of Carlotta now in combat.
Improvising with me in front of that priest. You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So the Order's targeting your group.
Notice that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization. Just a few tricks their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
I already figured out their schemes. Well, let's just say we've
spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
Well, Fraxidus just wants to see the world burn, from what I understand. As the option of not reviving it. Yeah, do they have...
Rinus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
We have the prophecy.
The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins...
Don't worry, Kerr always makes good dating companion story trailer. Pretty much Skipper gonna falter one or the other way.
The Carnival is the only time humans...
Oh yeah, they do pretty good. I mean, I'm not really interested in the current known ones, so we'll kind of have to see who those end up being. Like, I skipped Chang Li and whoever the flower girl was. But then again, I had been kind of just not... I've been just kind of following along and keeping up. So I really wasn't pulling on anyone at that point after I got to whatever her name is. The healing lady.
And the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
But yeah, their characters have all been good. The one big thing in this game is I've been focused on trying to be more getting the characters and the weapons, so I've been a little bit more hesitant on spending my pulls. And I've been trying to get the good generalist weapons. So like hers was really good because of her, it was a gun that had high crit damage on it. But then the other thing is Corlata works really well with Zhang Zi, or however you say your name. And that was another reason. Her entire team's already built Fractisis.
You're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor.
Yeah, it's Fractistis. I don't know.
Might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present. So...
I can never say their names right either. Oh wait, you said another. Not all of them. They have a grand goal that is to make every human into Thernodian Resonator, or Resonators that can turn into a monster as the evolution. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying there. I missed that whole paragraph you had right there. Yeah, if I remember, that was when you had Scar. You kind of tried to explain it. Isn't that kind of what Kelchara was? Because he kind of was like merged with one as well, but he was never like in the story yet.
Our aim has always been clear: to restore the Carnival to its form. If the divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, a troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need you.
Okay, Charles in the new Federation. Yeah, I'm wondering what happens when we go there, because that's going to be... I wonder if that's going to be like a United States type environment. or a like British type environment. Because I'm already liking the Italian vibe on this one.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right. What should we do now?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbance...
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of...
There you go.
We don't know what challenge...
Go with the romance options.
Your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready...
Gently does it?
A Greek-based region would be great too. More skimpy outfits. So I don't have to chip in monthlies to buy the skin. Could always do a Norse. Environment.
Start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like... a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
What in the world?
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is... a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
Oh, looking in the Discord, it looks like we are still... the second platoon is still holding within that top 100, 1%. Yeah, they're a little... it's like, well, isn't... well... because they had technology, so I was like, they should understand what a galaxy and all that is. They had it at one point and it like got destroyed.
This outline line holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once
Because like this feels like more of a that without like they still have a lot of the stuff, but it kind of feels like it's a what do you call it? They were a lot more technologically advanced even than we are in the real world, and then most of it was lost, but they still have a bunch of stuff. I still don't get the whole resonator and frequency stuff and all that in the story. Farming attachments is in... I haven't had too many issues with farming attachments on it. I mean, yeah, you get a lot of garbage, but I find it better than a lot of the Hoyoverse grinds. I find it better than this game's grind. I do not like dealing... The echoes suck kind of in this game to me. And it's maybe just because it's really hard to manage the inventory right now. At least they gave us the ability to have trash ones. But, I mean, in Girls Frontline, it's either a good attachment or a bad one, and then it's just one roll. You either get what you want or you don't.
Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage.
Well, technically, there is the best substats. It can still be low because you have that initial roll. Because when you get it, they have the initial roll, and the highest it can be is all the way up to that white line. So technically, a best piece is all the right substats and all of them right up to that white line. And then a best roll on that is getting 200% on every substat. At least that's the way I understand it. I don't know if there's a limit of how many points you can initially start with.
Alright, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths.
I'm getting a little bit better graphic visual here.
Upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze.
Oh, God.
Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate.
That was awkward. Oh, crap.
Even if light were to fade from the world and the
What the heck?
stars cease to shine, they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Quick time events. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's the direction. He's forming his harem. Another one down. On my 8 says a full double crit in every substat with 75% of them are above 75%. Man, I don't know how you got that. I've been terrible at getting mine, but then again, I've been kind of lazy. I've been lazy on the rerolls on this game. Like, I just got decent enough stats and said I'm good. And then after that, I stopped farming them heavily.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and...
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
There you go.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you.
You mean the essential item for the carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
My tip is never tune echoes each day, tune each month. Felt better.
Shall we?
Oh yeah, that's kind of the way I done it. Like today when I was building her, I just farmed a bunch of them, got it, and then I'm probably not gonna farm for hers for a while now. Or I'll keep getting the stuff, but I'm not gonna actually go and tune them. I had so many to tune that I like. When I went in the bag, I had it completely full when I started up again, and I had to just start cycling through them in the data bank. Yeah, it's in the data bank, right? Yeah. 'Cause I was completely full, and I just started batch merging and getting rid of them. That was one problem. I had way too many, and even now I still probably have too many. Like if I wanted batch merge, select all, it's gonna select a bunch of them that I haven't even looked at yet. Like, I don't know which one of these are good or not. That's been the biggest point is organization of the pack. So once you do a batch merge, you get a bunch of them. And I was like, I don't want to have to look through all of these.
Please, follow me.
Jump in the bath.
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Oh, yeah. Mine's just kind of been laziness because I've been playing so many other games that I haven't really had the time to put into them. But maybe I should if you're able to get them.
Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha, you're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using her. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this.
Give me some tips on it. Yeah, maybe later, because I'm probably gonna have to get off here soon. You're in the Discord, right? Maybe you can put some tips in the Wuthering Waves general chat. But I'm gonna have to probably get off to eat in a little bit. Gotta keep an eye on the clock, because I can smell the food my wife's been cooking. It's making me real hungry.
I hope it suits your taste. I'm pleased you like it. The carnival is a splendid reverie, and the
They've already shown what the masks looked like, I think, in the ads.
may it help you navigate the carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional...
What's cooking? It's like some chicken mixed with a bunch of vegetables in a crock pot. I have no idea what it is, but it just smells good. It's It's been cooking all day though, so the spell's been getting stronger and stronger throughout the day.
The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of
Big thing though is I've been trying to cut back on how much I eat and cut back on how much calories or caffeine and sugar I intake. So I've been like drinking nothing but water for like the last couple days. It's been killing me. But here in about a month, I'll probably go back to just having them on the weekend or when I'm streaming. Been swamped by the new knowledge dump on the 2.0 Wuba. Yeah, there's a lot here. I mean, this is already pretty long. Man, this is one way that's helping me actually do the story, though, is actually streaming it. One thing I always have a problem with in the games is, like, it's just a grind for me to get through the story because I'm trying to rush to get to the end game stuff. But at least streaming it, I feel like it has a purpose to actually pay attention a little bit more. Software development, life running on caffeine. I don't even know if I actually like. I don't like coffee or any of that, but I just drink like anything that's. It doesn't have to have caffeine. It just has to taste sweet and good, and that's pretty much it. But I think a lot of the stuff I like is just heavily caffeinated, though. So I know I've been addicted to it just because it has so much in it. But yeah, the last couple of days I had the massive headaches and withdrawals from it.
Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation.
But I've done it before, so I'm used to it.
Behind Rinascita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology, and despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
Believes the Sentinel gifted us technology, and despite nobody ever seeing, you talk with them.
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganesi access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, it seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths.
Do they seek to rule? Turning away from the beliefs.
We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young fleur-de-lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eggletown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed
What in the world? That post in...
ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and
Okay, that's just on the other one.
Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim's sail did not.
I don't know why. Okay, I just jumped over your last message.
During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden.
So is she gonna be the Genshi of this area?
They permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson. It suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter.
Into the real people by faith, yeah. I'll definitely be getting her then. Is there images of her kit yet?
But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve.
Or is she the one that there's no actual images of yet other than that?
While the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganese united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become...
I need to go look at the one thing that showed all the future characters.
Believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
So long we reconfine. Liberation is the present.
Now, we yearn.
Oh yeah, I know we won't know the kit,
our titles and positions,
but
express our true selves and join together in
see all the units. I'll probably look at it when I get off the stream. Because I don't see anything with a quick search.
Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganese of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed.
Oh no, she's not Phoebe, is she?
Who live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance.
Or is she? Because they look similar.
Of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Freedom is in our nature.
Rest well. And tomorrow, we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Oh, okay. It'll be shown at the end of Act 3. Ah, so I just haven't seen it yet. Okay. See if there's an image. How much longer is there of this act? I do remember someone telling me it was really long, so... You'd start a long quest line. Ooh, that.
Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival.
Maybe this is a good break point to go eat. Yeah, it's about 6:30 before I start this. Maybe I can knock out some more of my dailies and stuff and then just restart the stream here in like an hour and a half or 2 hours after I eat and take care of a couple other things. Especially if it's going to have a long storyline from here. So, and I think that's what I'll do then. Let's see. Gotta figure out how I... Okay, so I think I just go here. Yeah, better to take the food now. I mean, this is a perfect opportunity since it's going to be a long quest line, like it said, so... Yeah, I'll go ahead and call it a stream for now. I mean, had quite a few people come in and talk. But yeah, give me about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and maybe I can pick right up where I left off. Now I'm going to try and make sure I knock out all my other... Make sure there's no dailies or energy I need to burn in my other gacha games. But after that, I will get on and then keep pushing through this. And then maybe I can get to Sword of Convalaria tomorrow, because I want to get through their story as well. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it for now, but I will be back on in a bit. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.